worked for Glamour magazine. His art took many forms, including painting, filmmaking, writing, and performing arts. In the late 1950s, the person introduced the concept of pop art, which were paintings that focused on mass-produced commercial goods. This style was often described as being abstract and glamorous. He is most famously known for his design of the Campbell's soup can.
Introducing pop art
include Coca-Cola
form,
bottles, vacuum cleaners, and
art
hamburgers. He
form.
became a popular illustrator and went on to be one of the leading artists of the 1960s pop art movement. He also painted celebrities such as Marilyn Monroe, Elizabeth Taylor, and Mick Jagger, which helped him earn fame and commissions. His portrait, 8 Elvises, resold for, $100 million in 2008, making it one of the most valuable paintings in world history.
I can't say that word, sorry. If you know it, just type it in the comments below.
This guy was everywhere.
He did a little bit of everything.
If I said anything wrong,
give a hotline a call.
Call now with your answer. 1-866 264-5904. Homework online. Sorry about that.
We're going to work your problem, okay? Okay. Come on along. And look who's in the question. Kelly, you went roller skating. Right? So you and your 23 friends went roller skating, and you paid $168 or $186, and we have to figure out how much did each of you guys pay. So how are we going to do this, Kelly? Okay, so how are we going to divide? What goes inside of my bracket? I'm going to draw my bracket here. What number goes on the inside?
186.
Okay, I'm going to put 186. And because we're working with dollars, I'm going to put a decimal after the 6. And because dollars only have 2, I'm going to put that in there also. Oh, I forgot to do something. What did I forget to do?
Put the 23 outside.
Oh, well, before that, I got to put my decimal up there so my decimals are lined up. But 23 of your friends, didn't you go roller skating with them?
Yeah.
So then it's not.
I have 24.
Ah, okay, good. So I'm glad we caught that. So I'm going to put a 24 out on the outside. So how are you guys doing this in school, Kelly?
We're starting from the first number.
Okay. And what are we going to do with that first number?
24 doesn't go into 1, so we put an X over it.
Okay, so I'm going to put an X over the 1. So let me change my color here. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay.
And then 24 doesn't go into 18.
So I'm going to put an X. Oh, I'm going to put the X up here so I know that I don't have any numbers there. Okay.
And then 24 goes into 186.
So let's come over here. I'm going to go 24, and I'm going to do a little guess and check. What do you think? What number looks... What if we rounded it to 25? Because I can count by quarters easy, right? Think of money. How many 25s, 25 cents, would go into 186 or $1.86? How many 25s? 25, 50?
Somewhere around 8.
All right, well, let's see. If we did 8, I'm going to do it over here. 8. 8 times 4 is how much?
8 times 4
He's doing some math over here now.
Good. I put a 2 there, and I carry a 3. And 8 times 2 is how much?
8 times 2 is 16.
Plus 3 more?
19.
All right, so 192 is too big, so it can't be 8. It's got to be what then, Kelly?
7.
All right, so I'm going to put a 7 up here. So over here, we're going to do our math. 24 times 7. 7 times 4 is how much?
7 times 4 is 28.
All right, 8, I carry my 2. 7 times 2?
7 times 2 is 14.
Plus 2 more?
Is 16.
Man, you know your math. This is good. 168. Okay, so now what do I have to do next, Kelly?
You have to subtract.
Excellent. So we have to subtract. Can I take 8 from 6?
No.
So what do I have to do?
You have to borrow from the 8.
Okay, and the 8 becomes a 7, and 6 becomes 16. So now 16 take away 8 is how much?
16 take away 8 is 8.
You are good, man. You know your math skills. And 7 take away 6 is how much?
1.
Now what do I have to do, Kelly? You should come teach this show with me. sometime. That would be great.
I would love to.
Excellent. All right, so what do I have to do again?
You have to bring down the other numbers.
All right, I'm going to bring down 1 0. And because this 180 is very close to 186, I can pretty much guess what my number up there is going to be. What do you think it's going to be?
$7 each.
I'm going to put a 7 up there again. And because we've already done the math over here, I know 7 times 24 is 168. So now, again, we're in that same problem. I can't take 8 from 0. So, Kelly, we are going to do... What do we have to do?
We have to borrow.
Okay, so the 0 becomes a 10 and the 8 becomes a 7. Okay, so 10 take away 8 is how much?
10 take away 8 is 2.
2. And 7 take away 1 is?
6.
7 take away 1. Oh, yeah, 7 take away 6 is, I'm sorry, 7 take away 6 is 1. Good. I was looking at the answer already in my head. And you said we have to bring down the 0, right?
Yes.
All right, bring that 0 down. So now we have to do a little guess and check. How many times does 25 go into 120 or $1.20?
7 times.
Well, 7's going to put us 168, and that's going to be way too big. So let's count quarters. 25, 50, 75, $1, and $1.25 is going to be too big, right? And that's 5 times. So what if we put a 4 up there? What do you think?
Yeah.
You think? Let's do it over here and check. 24 times 4, 16, 1 up there, 8, 9. Oh, that's not good. I think we can go 1 more.
Maybe 5.
All right, let's put a 5 up here because we know 4 is an answer. So let's go over here. 24 times 5. 5 times 4 is how much, Kelly?
5 times 4 is 20.
Man, you know your math skills. This is awesome. 5 times 2 is how much?
5 times 2 is 10.
Plus 2 more?
12.
All right, and that gives us, look at this, 120. When we subtract, we get a 0. So now we have to go back. Did we answer the question yet?
No.
So what do we have to do? How much did each person pay to go skating?
$7.
All right, so I got to put my dollar sign over here, and I'm going to put, and only $7?
Huh?
Just
$7.75.
7, and I put my decimal and 75. Kelly, you can call back with any of those questions anytime, and it would be great if we could get you on the show to come and help. That would be awesome. All right.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Kelly.
You too.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Answer for free at 1-888-986-2345. And don't forget, Dial-A Teacher's open Monday through Thursday from 3:30 to 7 p.m.
So as you can see,
Really quickly, don't forget when you do a math problem, they always ask for the units. It was $7.75 per person.
Correct.
All right. So, 2017 will mark the 100-year anniversary of the women having the right to vote in New York State. And tonight, we celebrate by starting to look at how women's suffrage movement started. Take a look.
During the Civil War, the women's rights activists stopped their punishment at the very first time. Women were extremely upset that the 14th Amendment added the word male like that in a sentence about voting. And it was even worse for them when the 15th Amendment was passed in 1870, because the 15th Amendment allowed only black men to vote and not black women or white women. It created a split not only with suffragists and women suffragists and abolitionists, but also amongst the women suffragists between two different groups. Some of them went with Frederick Douglass and Lucy Stone and created a group called the American Woman Suffrage Association that said, well, we're not going to fight against the 14th and 15th Amendments. We're going to accept them even though they limit suffrage to men.
what channel I'm watching on.
Was going to be the 16th Amendment.
This is sad because women didn't get a vote the old times in the HH. That's the show I'm watching. I have no idea what's his
They formed the
homework.
National Women's Suffrage Association, and that group
What's
also
I don't know how to
had
say it.
another
So
amendment
if you
in
know how to
mind,
say
but wanted
it,
to fight against the 14th
spell it
and 15th
out.
Amendments as being unacceptable.
I mean, like
but because women had separated
with the quotient
into
marks.
groups to fight for women's suffrage,
do it in little parts. If you would, thank you.
In the 1870s and 1880s. So in 1890, they reunited into a group called the National American Women's Suffrage Association, which they sometimes call NASA. And this